Hi guys, it's Paula from PSEN Creations. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. Today's video is a flip through of a Hocus Pocus junk journal that I made. So this journal measures 9 by 6 with a 1 3/4 inch spine, 2 signatures, vintage spine, vintage lace closure, and it is fabric on the inside and the outside. I don't know if I mentioned that. And there it is sewn all the way around. So 2 signatures, as I mentioned, a total of 72 front and back pages, 16 pages roughly in each signature, and there's a few doilies and coffee filters and little baggies that I did not include in the count. So the inside is flat black fabric. As I mentioned, it is sewn around that black fabric. And yeah, let's go ahead and flip through. So the pages will be a combination of coffee dyed, tea dyed, and avocado dyed papers, vintage and non-vintage. So let's go ahead and get started. So this page, really cool. I love how it turned out. This is coffee dyed. This actually might be tea dyed. And can you see like the wrinkles and stuff? And so this was just an effect that I was able to get when I crumpled the paper and then straightened it and put it in the tea that was, so it would dye. So turned out really cool. I love how it turned out. This is avocado dyed paper. This is from a vintage Halloween book. I just added a few book pages, maybe 1 or 2 per signature. That's it. So this is a vintage music sheet that has been coffee dyed, and then I did make one of these rosettes, but I did make it flary. A little bit of like a cheesecloth that's black, and then, well, we know her. I suggest we form a calming circle. So as most of my journals have, these are recycled mailers, envelopes, and I just made a little tag. I think it turned out so cute. Sewn on the inside, around the thing, using a vintage background. So a page from a book. I just cut it out and then use that as a background. I thought it went really well. And I will show you how it looks up close. Decorated with a few items, scraps, like a collage type. And then this Hocus Pocus sticker. This is graph paper, lined paper on the outside. This is a vintage like border paper, but this one was coffee dyed as well. Halloween vintage border paper. 1960s dictionary page. When I run out of these, I don't know what I'm going to do. This is a paper clip that just has a little bit of that. I can't remember what this kind of yarn is called. But a little paper clip. And then this is just a sticker that you can put on there if you want. If not, it's up to you to do whatever you want to do with it. Coffee filter. And these are just some journaling cards. So these were actual cards from a little set that I got, and I made them into journaling cards. So they are backed with tea dyed or coffee dyed paper or avocado dyed. I just used whatever I had, so you can actually journal on them. And then the front is actual images of the movie in cartoon form, obviously, as you can see, because the movie obviously was not cartoon. So that's another sticker that you can do what you would like with it. I believe these stickers I may have gotten from Temu, just so you know. That's a heads up. Again, journaling cards. Coffee filter. The coffee filters I have, I've mentioned it before in my videos. They were coffee filters that we used, and then I just dried them out. So a little Halloween bag. I think I got these at Walmart. And then this is just a cardstock that have been punched and distressed on the ends so that you can maybe make whatever you want with it. And this is another journaling card. This typewriter paper, you can, when you feel it, you can tell that it's different paper. This is just a dictionary page, one from the 1930s. And then I just added this little flip out so that you can have a little writing space, and then a little sticker at the bottom. It's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. Black cat. Lined paper. This is just, again, another cardstock that's been punched. And I thought that the purple went well with this color, but you can do whatever you want. You could add the sticker if you wanted to, or you could not. And then again, this is another little bit of that yarn with a little paper clip there that you can do something with. Music sheets. Here's another dictionary page and another coffee filter that was sewn on and then decorated with a little bit of, I think this is like that stuff that you buy, the drapery stuff that you buy at the Dollar Tree. You can buy black or beige. I think that's what this is right here. And then obviously there's a little sticker and some journaling cards that are Hocus Pocus themed. And again, here's more. Same concept. 2 more journaling cards. And this is the middle of the signature. So again, we will repeat, obviously. Here's another one of my pockets that I made using the recycled window mailers and a tag that I made. I thought this just turned out so great. I don't know, it's the simplest thing, but I think it just turned out. So this is a napkin that I decoupaged on. There was a music sheet underneath and then a napkin. So if you feel it, it has like a texture to it. And then obviously it's sewn around. I say obviously, you don't have to sew, guys. It's just a preference that I have. So here's another, this is a tag that I made, another mailer. And all my tags and journaling cards that are like this, that go in these, and even some of the other ones, aside from like the ones that I showed that were part of a little card kit that I got, all these, the base of them are recycled food boxes. A little bit of vintage lace on the 1930s dictionary page. More typewriter paper. Here's another, the other side of the bag. Now these are not journaling cards. These are just cards. There's no paper on the back. So this is what the back of the card looked like. I thought that that was great to add at least a few of those. And that's what I did. Oh, this is actually a food dyed paper because this is orange. You wouldn't be able to tell. This is just a vintage lace that I added on the page, just as I just thought it looked really cool. So that's what the page looked like. And then I just added this lace to it on top of it. All right. Here's that Halloween bordered vintage paper, lined graph paper, the music sheet, again, another sticker with just a cardstock, a thicker cardstock, so that you can make your own. You can make that a tuck down here, so you can take that and if you wanted to glue it on, just make it a tuck, and then you can add something there, or you can just add it as a focal point and do something like this if you have something else that you want to put underneath it to collage. I thought it gives you a little bit of things to do with it and add your own creativity. There's plenty of room in here to add your own creativity as it is, and then I just added a few extra elements for you to do that. The book page, coffee filter, and now we go into the second signature, and the first page of the second signature is very similar. I did the same kind of technique, but you can see the difference. Look at how much more like veining this one has than this one, or the T took a lot more within the veining than this one. So really cool. I wasn't even going for that. It just turned out that way. Here's another one of the mailers. And I thought this one, I didn't add anything to it because I just thought it went really cool with this little bottle here. So on top of it, I don't know if you can see like that whiteness. That is a, you know, when you have your napkins and you take away the white layers, that's one of the white layers that I decoupaged on there. And then a little bit of lace to form the tag. And here's your Hocus Pocus. Avocado dyed graph paper again. On this one, okay, yeah. And this is another one of those florets, but I did make it more like a, I don't know what this is called, but I have seen it before. But anyways, I went in with the scissors and I cut it to have it have like this type of effect versus just the regular crepe paper. And then I just added a black paper flower. Here's another page from that vintage Halloween book. I think this book was from 1990, if I remember correctly. A dictionary page with a little bit more lace here. This is vintage black lace. Here again, oh, sorry, I skipped a page. Did I? Oh yeah, I did skip a page, okay. And then this is again that Halloween border paper. Here is another tag. This was actually a taller tag that I made. So this is obviously the envelope itself. It was a 2-pocket or 2-window envelope. And so it's a much larger tag. So let me show you. This tag is 7 in length, 7 inches in length. The width is only 3 and just under or just over 3 1/4. But this is a little bit of vintage lace and then some stickers and then sewn around. But I think it turned out pretty cool. Here's a lined paper that was dyed. This is just a page that I had. I think this was a vintage. So I have a lot of vintage papers, but some of them, obviously I don't want to necessarily use within the journals. Not yet at least. So I made a photocopy because it's out of copyright laws. And so, yeah, this is just a copy of that. And then it's coffee dyed or coffee brushed in the back, so it's not stark white. Here's another one of those little envelopes, 2 journaling cards that are part of it. And this was another sticker. Sorry. Another sticker, and then just cardstock that you can do something with if you want. Put it somewhere else, Just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. Coffee filter, more journaling cards that are part of those little cards that I had. So here's the other side of the coffee filter. Another journaling card. And then I just added this because I thought it was just cool. It's just a castle. This is from Spain. It's an unused postcard. I believe it is older. Not like, oh my God, like super old, but it definitely is older. So it is in a foreign language. This is the middle of the signature, of the second signature. Here is another little pocket. And Binks. Who loves Binks? I do. And so it's just a little collage. Made a little journaling card, little Binks sticker. So all these stickers that I did use or have in here did come from Temu, guys. So I found them a while back and I was like, I'm totally making a Hocus Pocus junk journal. So let me get that. Actually, I think these might have come from there as well, to be honest with you. These little cards were part of a little like gaming card set that they had on their site, and I think I got that. So here's that French page again. And this is just a little flip of writing paper, lined paper, the dictionary page, 1960s dictionary page, the bordered Halloween, the 1930s dictionary page, coffee dyed thicker copy paper, the book page. Yeah. All right, and I think we're getting to the end. So this is another coffee filter little pocket. And this actually has 2 pockets, so I did want to show that. So you can see here as so this is one pocket, and this is another postcard from Spain. And then you have this journaling card. And so they're in 2 different pockets, so you can fit a lot. And here's that sticker that, I don't know. Oh, look, another glorious morning makes me sick. And the coffee filter is sewn, as maybe you can tell or not tell, but it is sewn on the page. Don't have to do that, but it is. Here's another one, little coffee filter pocket. This one does not have anything in it, 100% that witch. And again, 2 pockets really in one. Avocado dyed paper. So this is another one of those flips. I put a spell on you, a little sticker, and then this is a food dyed paper, lined paper. So again, gives you just extra room to write on if you choose to, or add something. And that's the end. So that is this one. This is my Hocus Pocus junk journal that I made. If anyone is interested in this one, I will have a link to where it is in my Whatnot Market if you're interested in purchasing. And there will also be a link that if you're new to Whatnot, You can sign up, get a $10 credit that you can put towards any purchase that you want. And if you use my link to sign up for Whatnot and you use your $10 credit, I will also get a $10 credit to use on Whatnot myself. So, all right, guys, thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed this flip through. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Message me on Whatnot or Instagram, PS Ian Creations, on all platforms that I am on, because I'm not on all platforms. But yeah, so let me know if you have any questions, and let me know if you like this. I had fun making this Hocus Pocus one. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.